when
Likes
she
to
goes to
click.
click, she clicks multiple times.
Good evening, everyone. Y'all so full of it. Good evening, good evening, good evening. How are you guys this evening? Welcome to the James and Selene show. Guess who's back? Back. Guess who's back?
Back again.
Back again. We have Mr. James Ami and Miss Selene Chavez Thibodeau.
Woo!
Woo. She's back.
It's about time that you even got her name right.
I know.
She's not a two-shed tonight. She's a straight Thibodeau. What's up,
Mhm.
Miss Selene? How are you tonight? How are you feeling?
Wonderful.
That's awesome. We're so glad you was able to be with us.
Yes, thank you.
And we also have Mr. Justin visiting with us
Hi
tonight.
guys, how y'all doing?
And
Yep.
Miss Chef K.
Yeah, we
Hello.
got Chef K hanging out with us tonight. We got Justin. We're going to have a great show, Miss Selene. It's going to be really fun. We got a whole slideshow prepared. It's going to be great. We're going to tag in a couple of people, and we're going to get this party on the road.
Yes.
So tagging.
It's rough. You know, we're doing the best we can, but we're going to get it done.
I didn't tag the right person. Yeah.
Yeah, let's do.
I'm not even on the place to tag. I was in messages.
You could do that there.
You can.
Oh.
You can click in there and just go ahead. I'm going to click it in, click. And you probably got everybody. Let's see who we got tonight.
So how is everyone? Did y'all have a good day today?
That was
Yeah.
a little rough day. A little rough.
day.
It wasn't so bad on
Well,
my
too
part.
bad.
It wasn't super crazy.
No.
But we dealing,
Yeah.
It's a Tuesday. It's probably another Monday for most people.
A lot.
A second Monday.
Miss Selene, how was your day today?
Pretty busy, thank you.
You had a busy day?
Pretty much.
Oh.
Not too shabby. Not too
You got
shabby.
everything done you needed to get done?
Oh yes, of course. Yes, always.
Wonderful.
Awesome.
Let's see. Oh, we're gonna tag a couple more, and we got a whole show
I think I
tonight.
got everybody I needed to get.
You got
I don't
them?
have very many friends, so
Oh, come on, Tammy.
You got a few.
I have a few. I keep my
Ah,
circle small and tight.
ain't nothing wrong. I'm not going there. Look, y'all. We are live, and T Birdie is live and proud. So whatever comes out her mouth tonight, it's just gonna pop out. We have everybody tagged. We're good to go.
Yep.
I'm trying to
Nice.
read your shirt, Miss Selene. What does it say?
I'm so sorry. Say that again. I'm
Your
at
shirt.
my
What is your shirt? What does
your
it say?
shirt. Oh, what is
Your
it
shirt.
is a freedom shirt from Brothers Against Cancer, who is out of it's a motorcycle
Oh
club
yeah,
out
the
of there
motorcycle.
out of
Yeah.
Houston. Yes. And so they're this is the actual picture that I took, and they honored me by actually picking that picture, and so that was like the most amazing picture that they have. They're also, don't let me forget, they're also, I'm looking at all my notes and stuff, but they're going to be having a benefit. I can't remember if it's their third or fourth because a lot's going on, but it is their Ride the Ribbon. For those that are going to be in Houston, it's an honor, and this is the truth. And I thank so much the vice president for getting in contact with me. I will have a vendor spot there on the 26th of April. I am like ecstatic. It is a Steamboat Bills. The Steamboat Bills, not the same one. I ain't even gonna lie, the same one as here as the original in Louisiana, but they do their best, and that's the truth.
Yep.
And they always have an amazing turnout. You bring your bikes. Um, get a whole. You can go on their page, Feed My Brothers Against Cancer. They're not. Let me repeat this. They are not an organization, but they are people just like us with Angels Among Us that we just do what we can to help those. They do
Right.
pretty much with cancer, and then Angels Among Us does with everyone. But again, the president, Mr. Big Mo, and Vice President, Mr. Boots. Um, it's gonna be exciting. So it is April 26th. It's Ride the Ribbon. I just can't remember if it's the third or the fourth, and I don't want to tell a lie. So I
Yeah.
can't
Okay.
remember if it's the third or the fourth, but I will look that
Yeah.
up. I can't be tagging a whole lot of people right now because I am working on trying to get my student. If I could show you the house, like it's so immaculate, I'm so ecstatic. But the one of my rooms is they're coming to pick up the rest of the furniture and stuff, but it's turning into a studio. And so they still have my laptop. So please excuse that I cannot tag absolutely anyone. Everybody I
Oh,
told
that's okay.
I would tag you tonight. I
No,
didn't,
that's
I didn't,
fine.
I didn't tell a lie. I just didn't keep that promise, but I don't have a laptop right now and my cell phone's the only thing that I could use. So anywho,
Okay.
and
Hey, you do what you got to do. I'm gonna keep on moving.
Mr. Justin, you said something earlier, and I apologize to you because I was trying to get my headphones and everything in order
Yeah.
because I have to get everything in. So, um, thank you so much for joining us. I am so
Yeah.
happy and ecstatic that the name Chef K stuck. I love that. You
Yes, it
deserve
has
that
stuck.
name. Like you
Oh,
really
it
truly deserve
absolutely
that
has
name.
stuck.
And if you get a chance tomorrow, I'm gonna be messaging both of you as in our group and stuff. I'll be coming by to give you a little something. And again, to bring, I was gonna steal because I was gonna tell the truth and shame the damn devil, right? I was gonna steal your crate that you gave me because I'm looking at it right now. They're
Yeah.
just really expensive. I didn't. I found some on Marketplace, but I just didn't think those crates were expensive like that. Like I just didn't
Yeah.
think they were expensive. But anywho, I would have stole it, but I don't want to do that. And so I want to make sure I bring it
Yeah.
back to you guys, and I'll be messaging you. But welcome to the show again. It was really nice to have you. Really, really nice to have
Yeah.
you. I
Thank
know
you.
Chef Kay doesn't want to be on camera, and that's okay. But we're gonna get her on
We have
camera
a
one
mic
day,
in
I'm
front of her,
sure.
so
I got a
whenever
mic.
she's
You
ready
know,
to kick in, she'll be there, and she's
yeah,
listening.
definitely, definitely. And
We're over
please
here
remember,
giggling because it's taking Tammy. She's done typed that "Good evening, everyone" about 4 times.
I have
oh,
to
So
keep
that's
track of
okay.
if
it.
That's
if you
okay. So
notice
please
that we start
remember.
giggling, it's because poor T Birdie, she's over
Oh,
here
that's fine.
struggling. It's rough for
Oh,
her on
that's
a
perfectly
Tuesday.
fine. Now, please don't
Let's send a
forget,
couple of hearts,
this is a
everyone.
live
It's been a rough
stream.
Tuesday.
This is a live stream show, and it's over the age of 18. So whatever we say, whatever we do, it does stick here. And again, we will always agree to disagree because that's part of the show.
Yeah.
It's real heart talk. Everything
Yes,
comes from
ma'am.
the heart. Again, we're not perfect, and we don't ever claim to be. But again, please know that all the topics and everything that we just choose them randomly. Like we don't like it's just for real. Like that's the truth. We
Correct.
don't sit down and say we're gonna do this, blah blah blah. But it so again, tonight's topic's gonna be
And you're
amazing. I think
clicking
it's gonna
on
be pretty
things.
cool. Um,
Give
but
me the
again,
mouse.
make sure that you realize that it is live stream. So I can't see any of the comments or anything like that today. So again, you guys are going to have to read the
Uh,
comments this way so we can make sure that
yeah. So
if you
so
don't mind, because I
Hayes
can't
is
see absolutely anything.
Hayes is recognizing that I got a test tomorrow in the shop. Whoever watches the show, I'm gonna give them a class tomorrow, and
They get a test.
yeah, they're
And
gonna get
what
a
do they
test.
get? And what do they get if they pass?
Not
A
fired.
high five.
Good job.
They get a good job and a not fired for going and promoting us
Because you remember
online.
last
Got
time none of them
you.
watched, so I had to punish them.
They were in trouble.
Oh,
2 out of 3
okay.
ain't bad, but they
Yeah.
can't mess up again.
There
Yeah.
is
Justin said.
a Tance Taylor online.
Yes. Yeah.
Hi,
Hi,
Tance.
Tance.
How are
What's up, Miss
you?
Reed? How are you tonight? Miss
And Miss
Reed has
Anna.
popped
Miss
on. She's
Reed.
saying hello.
Hey, Miss Reed. Miss Reed, please forgive me. I didn't message you back. Listen, I'm gonna keep it 100 with each and every one of you because I'm just tired,
Yep.
and that's the truth. Like
Hey, Worm.
literally,
Hey, I think we're
I
all tired.
Yeah.
apologize. I apologize for those that I haven't messaged back or called back or anything like that. But again, things happen. Life is
Mm.
just a little bit hard for me right now, and it is what it is. But Miss Reed, thanks so much for joining in. I appreciate. I did get your messages, though. I just don't want you to think I'm ignoring y'all because I'm not.
No,
It's me.
Hey, I
Anywho,
completely
we
let's move forward.
understand.
It is what it is.
we all
What's
go through
next?
moments, and sometimes we just got to take care of ourselves and do what
Yeah.
we got to do to take care of ourselves. And
Let's see.
whenever we get caught back up, our friends and our family and our loved ones, we know what's what. So it's all good.
And there's a
Oh,
Miss Anna on too, Miss Selene.
Hey, Anna, sister girl, let me tell you, God is good. I am just telling y'all right now, God is good. I am telling each and every one of y'all right now, my tribe, I'm telling y'all, God is good. Thank y'all so much. Anna, I promise I'm not ignoring you guys. I promise I'm not. I just gotta go through this. I gotta get through it. I gotta get through it, and I really appreciate. I'm not dead. I promise. Well, not halfway.
Yeah, but I'm good. We're glad on that.
I'm really trying. I'm really, really trying. So
Miss
anyway,
Reese just said
Ana,
she's getting some
gracias,
food.
amiga.
Yeah, Miss
I'm so
Reed says
sorry.
she's getting us some food. She's hungry. She
Yeah,
must have had a
Oh,
long
Miss
day
Reese,
at
what you
work.
gonna eat over there in Florida today? Are you
we
catching
got
this rain?
we got some cheesy crawfish biscotti. Miss Chef K put together.
And it's smelling
Oh, I'm
mighty
sure it's gonna be
fine.
beautiful.
Yeah.
We saw Tammy taking a nibble out of it, moaning, eating some bread, and
Eating
Chef K
bread.
was like, "Tammy, I thought you said you didn't eat bread." And Tammy's like, "I don't care for bread, but every time bread's available, I'm going to eat it." And then say, "Oh, you got bread. I don't really care for bread," but then she eats it anyway. So I don't know. If anybody in the chat knows what's up with that, maybe Miss Sarah Lejean, just tell us about it. Why don't you tell us about T Birdie?
Sarah says, "Welcome back, Miss Selene."
No.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate you.
Miss Anna says the
Anna.
angels are working, sister.
Honey, let me tell you something, Nigar. I so appreciate you. So I have to say, because listen, it's on my list, but Anna, stick around. We're going to do all the announcements and everything. I'm not sure if we're going to do it before we start our show or before or after, Mr. James. What are we doing?
I would say let's probably just throw all the announcements out there now because we do
Let's
have
get
a
all the
pretty good amount of
announcements.
stuff to go through.
Yes,
We
a
might
lot.
go a
Yeah, me
couple of
too.
minutes over, but that's okay. We're
Okay,
just
so
gonna roll
listen.
with it. And anybody that
Um,
has to roll, you're gonna roll, and we're gonna be here. You come back and catch us
okay,
after a while and catch
all
up.
right.
Mhm.
Does anybody have announcements on y'all's end? Because I truly have quite a few.
Go ahead, go for it,
Go
girl.
for it, girl.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Uh, on what Anna's talking about right now, before I forget, on April the 19th, the same place that we had the cook-off at Emmett's Place, we're going to be having another, not, we're not doing a cook-off this time because it's only going to be two cooks and stuff, but that's what Anna's talking about. Anna, I'm going to say that, and I know we're not supposed to tell who our angels are, but Miss Lainey's just excited because you mentioned it. I did it. People are going to ask you. I'm not the person to tell you the story. You got to tell your own stories. But Anna, we are asking for about 20 to 30 I, baskets for kids. I don't believe in Easter baskets, but I just guess kids really like that kind of stuff because
Yeah.
I don't like things like that. But because it makes it just something different. I don't like that. Anywho, we're bringing the Easter Bunny over to Emmett's Place on April the 19th. You're going to be able to bring your grandkids, your childrens, as many childrens as you have. We're going to have vendors out there. We're going to be
What you
having a
doing,
band
honey?
out there. We're going to be having some cooking out there. Actually, Roger's going to be actually cooking that day. And I'm so excited about that. But we are going to be having the Easter Bunny
Ooh.
because a lot of people live in the neighborhood, and it's going to be
Mhm.
free, like literally free. You ain't got to take. You can bring your own camera. You can bring your own phone. A lot of people use their phone. I'm just telling you, I'm not the one taking your pictures this time. Not me. No, but I will be out there and I'll be helping my husband out as much as I possibly can. And then we have a little few things going up our sleeves.
What are y'all
But Anna,
cooking?
they haven't decided yet.
Ooh.
Well, for you guys don't know, or you guys were there. Miss Suzanne is going through some of her treatments and stuff, and she's hard headed, but aren't we all?
Mhm.
Um, she's trying to get things in order for the 19th because we are going to be having a Bad Bunny that evening for the adults. Can't tell you anything about that because that's her story to tell, not mine, but it's going to be fun. But
Mm.
we've already told her she got to go to her treatments. Like that becomes first, okay, Miss Suzanne? You're going to be watching this because you told me you were going to put it in the bar. So I'm telling you, your treatments come first. You can always put everything to the side. 'Cause we'll take care of it, and that's the truth. So again, I feel like I have tour days or something. I will be in Houston on April the 7th and the 8th. If in case anybody is wanting to order any of the I'm sold out of the popcorn. That's the truth. Any of my nuts, I will be bringing them in, but
Nice.
I will be there Tuesday. I mean Monday and Tuesday. So again, if you can help somebody that can help somebody that can help somebody that knows somebody that can help, we're looking at least for about 20 or 30 things to put in about, I guess they're called gift baskets, you guys. So please forgive me. Look, someone questioned me today about my education. And I was like, you know what? You're right. I don't know how I even became a teacher, but see, for me, common sense is just common sense, and I love education. I do, but when we start making it so much about baskets and how much crap goes in there and things like that, wasn't that the day like Jesus rose or something like this? I'm still learning, okay? So I gotta
I
keep.
There's a lot of
I,
mixture up in
again,
modern
I'm
um
trying. I'm trying
Easter,
my
you know.
best. Okay, I'm trying my best. But again, I don't believe in giving kids chocolate. That's just me. But we want to make sure that all these little childrens and stuff have a nice little time. So again, Emmett's Place, we're gonna have a flyer up and stuff. If you need a vending
Awesome.
spot, please get with us. And then Anna, thank you so much. We so appreciate you. Now, on a sad note, it's not my story to tell, but I did reach out to. Do you guys remember Tammy and Mr. James? Do you guys remember my friend from Rain, Mr. Todd? He cooked against you guys the shrimp etouffee.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Well, I was reaching out to him today because I wanted to make sure to let him know about the 19th and stuff. And unfortunately, again, I haven't been on Facebook or anything like that because I'm just choosing that right now. But
Mhm.
Todd's mom passed away today, and Todd, my
Oh,
brother, I love
Oh,
you. If there's
man.
anything, and I do mean that, if there's anything that Roger and I can do to help, please know that we're here. And again, Angels Among Us is right here, brother. If you need anything, you let us know. Todd Broussard, see, I'm learning that last name as well. Our condolences to you from the James and Selene show with everybody behind us as well. Our condolences. And if there's anything that we can do for you, please let us know. We're here, and this is what we're supposed to do for each other. So, Todd, thank you so much, brother. Because again,
Yeah,
he's
our
like
thoughts
you,
and
Mr.
prayers go out
James.
to you, brother.
mhm.
Absolutely. I
He really
completely
is
understand.
just like you. Like this man just jumps up and says, "Hey, I'm there. What can I do?" And so
Yeah.
again,
I get it.
you know
Yeah, that's
how
hard.
you and Tammy
If
know
we
how
can
it
help,
is to
let
lose
us
your
know.
mom. And so that's again, I don't believe people ever leave. They leave the earth, but they never leave your
Right.
heart. So again,
No,
Yeah.
but
absolutely.
again, that's
They
those are
move
my
on with
beliefs.
us.
They do.
They
They
Yeah.
do.
continue on
Um,
with us.
they do. I don't
Um,
have any birthdays. I don't have any anniversaries.
okay.
I know that today is April the 1st, but that's all I remember. And they said it's like something like April Fool.
Say,
Boo. Boo.
Right, right.
Yeah, no, I don't
Unfortunately, we are
understand
not
that.
doing an April Fool's show.
No,
There's
no.
no
Yeah, I
joke
don't
here. We're all real
understand
talk,
that. We
real heart
really
talk
are, and
tonight.
that's. I'm so glad that you chose the topic that you chose because I was like, please don't let it be like April Fools because I didn't
Yeah.
understand that. I get pissed off.
Yeah,
Don't lie to me. Don't try to lie. No, that's not
right,
me. Mm-mm.
right.
So April Fools
Yeah.
didn't work out for me. But anywho, with that being said, Mr. John, anybody else got any announcements?
Well,
How
I
is
do see
Lady
a
Victoria
prayer
doing?
request in the chat, so we're gonna go through that real quick.
Please, if you don't
Tam, you
mind,
want
I
to
can
go
write these
ahead?
names
it's Miss
down.
Reed. Prayer request for her best friend's husband. He does have pancreatic cancer,
Mm,
waiting to start treatment.
all
Okay.
right.
Yeah.
We
And
would definitely do
oh
that, Miss Reed.
yeah, absolutely. We'll keep you
That
guys
was
in
the
our
only one I
thoughts and
see.
prayers. Continue praying for Landon, which is Danny and Sheila's son. Um, he's doing well, and he is fixing his mistakes.
Good. Good.
You know, sometimes you make
Is he?
mistakes and you have to
Was
do
he?
restitution.
Is he there at the way at the
He
way?
is.
Yes.
He is.
Okay,
He
well,
is in the way
listen.
near
I
the
think
house.
I've seen him.
You
Oh.
probably have. He works in Eunice at the store there
Yes.
Okay.
during the week.
Okay, maybe that wasn't him then. Okay, I've seen a couple of people there because I went to go look for some stuff and I went to go donate.
He's tall. He's
So
taller than I am now.
I would like to give a shout out to Miss Sarah Lejeune. She is on. If she's still watching, her and her son just signed up for college. This is
Oh.
her
Oh.
Wait, hold on.
first.
Her and her son?
Well,
Or did
Oh.
her
not her
son?
son. She went with him, but they went yesterday to do the sign in
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
UL.
Ooh,
Congratulations!
UL.
That is a
It's a big accomplishment.
That is a great
accomplishment as a
accomplishment.
parent.
Yeah.
Absolutely. As a parent and as a person. That is awesome.
Good
She said
job.
both of us.
Go girl.
She said, I got to get this boy through college. We both doing it. Don't worry.
We all going to it.
That
Yeah.
yeah.
We got the American
that is a
dream right
major
there.
accomplishment for a
I
single
tell you
mom.
this, I
Yes, it is.
enjoyed school more than I ever did when I went back. Well, I'm going to go finish because I'm determined to give that dean her degree back once I'm done because I only have like 2 classes to go. But I can tell you this,
Hmm.
I would give up that degree and start all over again. I love school now. Like I
Yeah,
loved it, especially when
I
you have some
enjoyed
good
my college
professors.
days. Not so much high school, but I enjoyed college.
I enjoyed my two
Mm,
days of college.
Yeah, your 2 days. You
Yeah,
did a good
mm.
job.
yeah.
Oh, did you pass those two
No,
days? Oh, oh my goodness. That's not
I'm a hands-on guy. That's how I learn. I get.
well.
Yeah,
Sometimes you do what you got to do.
yeah,
It's however we learn.
yeah.
Any other announcements?
I think that's everything. How
I think
about
that's everything.
everyone? Drop us some hearts. If you can see us and hear us okay, drop us some hearts. Go ahead and share. You can actually do an at sign and do following,
Make sure you don't do no thumbs up.
followers.
No thumbs up
Yeah,
now.
no
No
Ms.
thumbs up.
thumbs
Reed, do me a
up.
Um,
favor. Can you, Ms. Reed, do me a favor. Tag our girls because Anna, can you do me a favor and tag? I can't tag because I
Miss
don't have a
Anna
phone
said
to
she had
tag
to be
with.
right back.
Okay.
yeah, she stepped away from
Mm,
her phone or computer at the moment.
okay.
But we are actually going to be getting into a very interesting topic, the Mandela effect.
Yeah,
Who knows what that is?
yeah. How many people know what the Mandela effect is?
We'll let the chat catch up real quick.
Yeah.
Miss
Let
Lean,
me
do you know
tell
what the
y'all.
Mandela effect
God,
is?
like, let me
Tammy,
tell
do
you, I
you
can't
know what the
believe you even
Mandela
said
effect is?
that.
Nope.
I hated that. Why? I would
Really?
always say, let me tell you why. Because
Okay.
again, we had to do a report on it. We had to do
Yeah.
research on it. Then you have your pros and your cons, and people disagree to disagree, and it was just too
Yeah.
much for me. I will never understand it. So again, it's a good
I
topic
got
tonight. So
I got in a deep rabbit hole this weekend, and I had to stop.
Cool. I had to
I
go
had to
dig him
stop.
out. It was bad, man. He was down there with a bottle, an empty bottle of something, and I was like, "Oh, ain't good for you, Justin."
Yeah.
I had to get the come along, get a little crane, pull him out that rabbit
We had to
hole. It
call
was bad.
Brokefoot.
Ooh,
No,
let's not
don't
do
call,
that.
call
No,
Brokefoot.
no, you would have never got out that hole, bro.
Mm-mm.
But
Hey,
yeah, if
No.
everybody can
Ron.
like us and see us, all right, drop us some hearts. Even if you just put a heart in the chat, that's okay. We love them all.
Yeah. So
So
so the Mandela
yes.
effect was basically named after Nelson Mandela.
Ooh, hold
Nelson
on. I got a little
Mandela.
something to show y'all.
Yeah.
Watch this. Watch this. We're getting
Well,
advanced,
we're
y'all.
getting advanced. Look at this. We're so bougie. So
All
that was
right.
that was Nelson Mandela.
Nelson Mandela.
Everybody,
Mandela.
so he went to jail in the
Correct.
80s,
Correct.
according to history. He also passed away recently, what, in 2013?
Correct. Correct.
And
But most people actually thought he died a long time ago.
actually, and when he went to prison.
Right. That many people actually remember Nelson Mandela dying in prison.
Yeah.
And that is not true. That is why it's called a Mandela effect. It is something that you remember or a group of people remembers happening that never happened.
Yeah, correct.
And there's a lot of examples
A
just
lot.
in our modern society. It's pretty wild.
Yeah. Also, so like to give a good example would be Star Wars.
Absolutely.
Uh, who remembers this scene?
I do.
I remember.
Luke, I am your father.
Never happened.
No, it did not. The words Luke, I am your father has never happened. It never did happen.
What do you
Yeah.
mean it never happened?
No,
Yep.
that
Not
is
in the
fake.
movie.
You can go back and rewatch the
Yes.
movie. Darth Vader, the guy in black,
Yes.
never says, Luke, I am your father.
He says, "No, I am your father."
That's it. He never says, Luke, I am your father.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
But
Yes.
most people remember.
I remember it.
I remember it. I remember it being younger. And the first time I watched it, and I was like hardcore geek at that point. Like,
Yes.
oh my God, this is amazing. Luke, I am your father. And no,
Now, and let me tell
it
y'all, I have
never happened.
it never happened on screen, and that's correct. But let me tell y'all why. Because our minds, because again, my
Yeah.
psychiatry class is like this lady. It's because it's what we wanted to hear. We wanted
Absolutely.
to hear him to say that. So again, this is
But
so. I I don't. I never watched this like this. I'm not a Star Wars kind of.
yeah,
Well, there's
I
going to be
understand it.
many examples,
But
so I'm sure there'll be
yes,
5 or 6 you
but
will
that's what
definitely know.
and we
Well,
did that one there.
there was plenty of examples of that. Lucas, I'm your father. There was talk shows. There were
Yeah,
uh, reacted scenes
right, and
that all
especially
said, "Luke, I am your father."
yeah, if you ever see anything that was like off of Mad TV
Yes.
or a spoof on Saturday Night Live,
Mhm.
Mad TV Saturday Night Live. What was the other one, Justin?
They had talk shows like
Yeah, the weigh-ins and all of
the
them.
Jay Leno and
Yeah,
stuff like that.
and a lot of them actually would say, "Luke, I am your father," but
Yeah.
it never actually happened in the film.
Next example would be
Oh, here's a good one from our childhood.
Bernstein Bears.
was it the Bernstein or Bernstein?
What is that?
This
So-
was so the Bernstein or Bernstein Bears
Yeah.
was
I
a
must not have watched
collection.
no, I must not have watched a lot of TV.
So it was
Well,
a book.
It was a book
It was a
series to
book.
begin
Oh
with,
God.
and then
Okay.
it became a
There.
PBS cartoon
Yes.
for a while
Yeah,
as
no.
well.
Okay.
But many
Okay.
people argue that the name of the series was the Bernstein Bears.
I remember it as Bernstein.
I remember it as
I remember
Bernstein. Tammy,
saying
what do
it.
you remember?
Bernstein.
Yeah.
Wrong.
Wrong.
Bah. It's
It-
Bernstein.
Yes.
Okay.
Now,
It's crazy.
now the next one will really throw everybody off a loop. Which one is the real one?
Yeah. Which one is the real Mr. Moneybags?
Yeah, Moneybags.
Is it
Oh,
Penny
he's-
Moneybags?
I think so.
I always
believe it
remember
is.
him with the glasses.
Yeah, with the
With the
monocle.
monocle?
The
Yes.
one
Yeah.
little
Yes.
eyeglass.
Uh-huh.
He never had that.
Never had it. That is a figment of your imagination that many other people remember the same thing of.
How can somebody remember something if that's not what it ever
And a
was?
large group
And
of
it's
people.
a large group of people that
Yeah,
remember
a
it.
whole bunch of people.
Thus
Yes.
enter the Mandela effect.
Yes.
We're going to go through a few examples and then we're going to talk about why we feel these way.
Yeah.
Miss Selene will really be able to help out with that because
Yes.
she's actually taking the class.
Oh,
We're over here
no,
just
no, no,
pulling it
no.
off the internet.
No, I'm letting y'all. This is too much for me.
But
That means
yeah.
that we watch too much TV. I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
so-
But Monopoly was a game. It was a board game.
Yeah, it was
I
a
didn't
board
play
game.
it. I
Something
didn't
that they
play
couldn't
it.
change.
It was not changing. No.
It's
But
something they could change. You can go pull a board that you
Yeah.
had as a child,
yes.
and he did not have a monocle.
Right. But everyone
I think
remembers
the
him
only
having
one
a
I
monocle.
played was the little Yahtzee. That's
Yeah.
it.
Okay.
Yay for Yahtzee people. That was
Yeah,
it.
I say-
I play Yahtzee.
yeah, we love Yahtzee.
Right? I like
Yeah.
Yahtzee.
Oh, this
Yeah.
one may be above you, Miss Selene,
Yeah.
but this is Pikachu
Yeah.
from the popular cartoon / anime Pokemon.
Yeah.
Which one is the right Pikachu? Did he have the black tips on his tail or did he not?
Tans should know this one.
Chance should know.
I always remember the
Mm,
black-
Nobody's saying anything. We've done
I know.
lost everybody.
Did we lose
they
everybody?
Ran, boy, they ran away.
Did we really lose everybody?
No,
They-
they're there.
Oh,
They
come on.
listening.
Uh-huh.
Oh, and Juan says greetings from Puerto Rico.
Oh.
Juan, how are you, brother?
Hey, Juan.
You need to come on the show sometimes. We can
Yeah.
remote you in one day.
Yeah.
Why don't you send us an email? One day we'll catch you up and we'll have a whole lot of fun.
So what did he have? Pikachu.
Yeah. What do
I
you
remember
remember?
the black.
I
you?
do.
I remember the black. I was not a Pokemon fan,
I wasn't either.
always
But I
was a
do-
big Pokemon
but I do
fan.
remember the black.
Yeah.
Not true.
Yeah.
I even
Bah.
went look at our Pikachu dolls.
Oh,
They
you would
never
go
looked
double
like-
check? You would have make sure we was telling the
And,
truth?
and to be all in fairness too, because on the end, the beginning of his tail is brown.
Yes. Yes. It makes no sense.
No sense.
Yeah, I don't even know where that brown came from. Maybe that's a little bit of doo-doo left over or something.
Oh,
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know.
Next.
All right.
Oh.
Who's
So
that?
this one
That's
is
Mercury.
That is Freddie Mercury, the
Yeah.
one of the
Queen.
greatest bands of Queen.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
Miss Selene may know this one.
she probably met him.
At the end of the song, "We Are the Champions."
We are the
Yep.
champions of the world.
Never happened.
Wrong.
No.
Of the World is not part of the song.
Only the
At the
live
end.
performance.
Right. And I think that was actually that one for the relief.
Yep.
It was the Popular Queen concert. They only played for like 25 minutes. It was like a 6-song set. It was one of their most popular.
The only time they ever said it was
Live
live.
Aid. Live Aid.
Yes,
Yeah.
Live Aid. You're
Yeah.
absolutely right.
Yes.
I think that is the only time he actually said it.
Literally,
But
that's the only time.
song
Yes.
does not have
Yes.
it.
Not even
Correct.
the lyric.
No, not at all.
Worm said his son has a stuffed Pikachu, and he does not have black on its tail.
But it does have the brown.
It does
He
have
has
the brown at the
beginning.
beginning of the tail. Next one. This next one. Oh,
one's
this is
that
a good one.
We are the champion now.
Yes.
Oh,
Hold on, I gotta check my
okay.
underwear.
Okay. Someone go check your underwear. Which logo is real?
I
Yeah.
always remember with in the basket.
The
The,
Carpaconia.
the cornucopia.
Yeah.
Okay.
that.
So let me make one statement before we go any deeper.
Worm, check your underwear.
Tammy worked for Fruit of the Loom for
Yeah.
what? 10 years?
No. Was
How?
it 10 years?
I don't know.
No.
My brother Jason worked
You
there
worked
too.
in
I worked
Rain,
one
and then you moved.
Rain.
Yeah.
Well, Crawley. It started
Crowley,
out in
Crowley,
Crawley.
yep.
Okay.
Then it moved to Rain. And
Okay.
then that shut down and we went to Abbeville.
Okay. Yes.
And then that was it.
All right. Well, then at that point, you ended up going into
Darren's.
school, huh?
No.
Hayes.
Yeah,
That's
you
the
went
only
to
reason
school.
why you know Hayes, because I told you.
So here's the funny thing. In the cornucopia, in the horn, not real.
Yep.
That is not the logo. It has never been the logo. That is something you remember that other people remember that is not real or true.
Now, apparently, I found a video online of this
Yeah.
that had an underwear back in the 80s,
Oh,
and it had
Did
the
it?
cornucopia on it. Do I believe it? No,
I think they
But-
made it up.
I think so.
Was it even? Did they make underwear back in
It
the
looked
80s? 'Cause
kinda-
I mean, that's before my
That
time.
was the
you know.
Tidy
Hey.
Whities.
Yeah, it's tidy whities.
Well, yeah, underwear.
Yeah.
They had boxers
Back in
back
the
then, I would
80s.
assume. I wasn't around. That's my point. I don't know if they had Fruit of the
They
Loom
didn't
in the
have
80s or
that
not.
many boxers wasn't very popular.
No, it was all
It was
tidy
all
on tidy
Yeah.
whities.
All right. So, yeah, even Tammy worked for Fruit of the Loom. Don't remember the logo.
Mm.
And I made them.
Yeah.
I put the what do you call it? The brief.
Yeah.
Yeah, she sewed underwear.
She like
put the
She can't sew
Manport
no
on.
underwear no
she,
more.
she,
But she
she,
sewed underwear back in the day.
she like playing with that crotch area. Huh?
The crotch. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
That's
Lord.
what it's called.
Whoo, it's gotten deep really good.
All right, so Looney Tunes. Who remembers this one?
Was it tunes as in cartoons or was it tunes as in lyrics song?
The lyrics.
Like the cartoons, not the lyrics, not music.
I don't have no clue.
I remember it as OO.
I remember it as TOONS.
That's what I want to say, but I know it's got to be wrong because I've been wrong for the
correct.
whole thing.
We
Correct.
are wrong. We're all wrong.
See, Worm says tunes
Yeah,
as in the
Oh,
musical.
worm. That's why I'm coming. To
But I think
beat
he's
you up.
cheating.
Oh, here's a good one. Here's a good one.
Okay.
Febreze. 2 E's or 1?
How
All
long that
you-
bottle go? Look.
It's one. I don't know.
What'd you say, Miss Selene?
Miss
Two.
Selene
Say
said
one, but I'm not sure.
one.
One.
1 is correct.
Yeah.
It is 1. There's
Yes.
not 2 E's in Febreze, even though many people believe it and remember it that way. It's pretty wild.
I don't think I really paid attention to Febreze bottle, to be
didn't wa-
honest.
I no, I mean,
To
it
be
wasn't.
honest.
Because covers up Lady Jane's stink.
Yeah, I'm not that worried about it. I
Word.
mean, and whenever I'm putting it on the grocery list, it's once you type in FEBR,
It gives you the
shows
rest.
up.
It gives
I'm
you the
good.
rest. Here we
Here's
go.
a good one.
Yeah, Snow White.
And the 7 Dwarfs.
So-
What's the popular scene when they go to the mirror and they say,
With the
Mirror, mirror on the wall.
or is it?
magic mirror on the wall.
I remember it as mirror, mirror, but rewatching it, it's magic mirror on the wall.
Yeah.
I totally remember it as mirror,
Mirror.
mirror.
Yeah,
on the
I
wall.
remember it as Mirror, Mirror on the Wall, but I haven't seen the movie in quite some time. I'm at the recatch.
Well,
up.
don't watch the new one.
Well, I'm not going to go there on the new one.
Okay.
Apparently, that's making a lot of people
Upset.
unhappy
Upset.
in the world.
Especially the little people.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of little people actors nowadays.
Yep.
You would have thought that even if they wanted to CGI it, they have so many little people actors that are great,
Great actors.
great actors,
Uh,
and they could have filled those roles easily instead of going CGI completely.
What do you mean CGI?
So
the
Their
alternate
computer.
face
Oh,
or stuff like that. They completely CGI the entire person.
yes,
There was no real actor.
no.
For
Just voices.
Instead,
Oh, wow.
instead of recruiting live little people actors to play the seven dwarfs, they completely computer generated the looks of them.
so like the Wizard of Oz,
Yeah.
you had all a bunch of little people.
Right.
Uh-huh.
Some the Lollipop Kids came from Kaplan,
Yeah.
Louisiana. So they could have hired some people to do that.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just saying, there's a lot. Well, I mean, there is a lot of little people actors.
Yeah, there is.
But anyway, mirror, mirror on the wall is incorrect. It's
Yeah,
actually
right.
magic
It's a mirror.
mirror on the wall.
See, Worm said he could have played as a
Yeah,
dwarf.
one would have played the dwarf just fine, no lie.
Dang.
Yeah, it's a good
Here's
one.
a sweet one.
Yeah. Kit Kat. You remember with a dash or without the dash? Which one is correct?
I bet the one without the dash is correct because I remember one
With the dash. Yes, ma'am. You're correct.
You are correct. The one without the dash is correct.
I'm gonna have to go buy me a Kit Kat.
Yeah, go buy you a Kit Kat.
By the time this show is over, Tammy's gonna be
Yeah.
at Walmart trying to buy everything that we just went through. A little
No,
bit of
she's
it
not.
all to
She
check
broke.
it.
she's gonna be at Walmart rethinking her life.
Oh yeah, be like, they've been lying to me over this Kit Kat bar forever.
Yeah. All right. So what's the
Oh,
next
let's
one?
go next. That's what we got. Curious George.
Curious
Yes.
George. We all love Curious George.
Yep. Well, I think we all did.
Did Curious George have a tail or no tail?
I remember a tail, but now you rewatched it and he ain't got no tail on the new one.
I can literally remember him
Hanging
hanging
Hey,
upside down.
Upside down with the
Yes,
tail.
he
Nope.
had a tail.
I know. I remember that as well as a child. I watched Curious George, and I remember him hanging upside down from the tail, giggling and eating a banana.
Never
Didn't
happened.
happen.
Never
That
happened.
is a figment of our imagination.
Or is it?
Or is it?
Well, something wrong with my imagination.
I don't know.
This is off the popular movie Star Wars. Mr. C3PO. Was he a man? He's a robot.
He's a robot.
It's
He's
a,
a robot.
it's a robot.
He's a robot.
Let's just do it.
So
It's
the-
a
He
robot.
Is a robot.
So, did he have a silver leg, or was he completely gold in the movies?
Completely gold.
Completely gold.
no.
Apparently not.
No. He had a silver leg because he
Yes.
had a because he had a oh my god, it was in the episode.
He had an accident and he
Yes.
lost his leg.
Mhm.
He actually had two sets of legs at one point.
Yes,
If you really listen to the lore or read the lore,
like in
he
the
actually
books.
had a red leg at
Yes.
one point. I actually, since I paid attention to the lore, I remember him with a silver leg. But if you really go watch the VHS of it, you really can't tell because
No.
the quality of the video was so
I didn't
poor.
think about that. That
Yes.
might have been the case that because and that was probably before they remastered.
Yeah, I mean,
it
we
as
were
well.
we released a
Right,
4K, 8K video.
Yeah, back then we had VHS, and we
Yeah.
hoped it just didn't skip
Correct.
or ate the tape up.
Yeah.
Okay then.
Oscar Mayer, the popular baloney song.
Yeah.
Oscar
Balagane.
Mayer Wiener.
Yeah. Who
How you
can
spell
you sing
Oscar
it?
Mayer?
Can you sing it?
I forget it.
My
Ka-
wiener
Kasheca?
has a first name.
It's OSCAR.
My
No, we
wiener
don't.
has
No, we don't.
second
We don't
name.
own these rights to that. We don't own.
Oh,
No, we
okay.
do not.
Oh, yes. Thank you
No,
for
we
telling
don't.
us.
Absolutely.
No,
we
we
do
don't.
not own
Y'all
the rights,
might.
so don't sue
Y'all
us.
might,
We
but
ain't
not
got no
me.
money.
No, me.
M-A-Y-E-R.
Y'all might own the rights. I
Wrong.
don't.
You
Not
actually
me.
had it.
M-A-Y-E-R.
M-A-Y-E-R.
Yeah.
That is correct.
Woo.
Yeah, don't sue us, Oscar Mayer. We're
Yeah.
just trying to. We're
We're
actually
trying to
just,
prove a point, buddy.
We're
Prove a
we're
point.
actually broadcasting for you because at least
There
three
you
of these
go.
are gonna go eat a sandwich tomorrow.
We're gonna go eat a sandwich. That's right.
This is my favorite.
Oh, this is one of my favorites because
Yeah.
I say it often.
Yeah.
Life
Or-
is like a box of chocolates.
You
He.
never know what you're gonna
So you
get.
remember that scene, right?
Yes.
He sat down at the bench and he turned to that lady.
Mom said.
Mom
Mama.
said,
Mama said.
Wait,
life
hold on.
is a box.
"My mama said life was like a box of chocolate.
My mama said,
You
life
never
was
know
like a
what gets
box of
inside."
chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get.
He ain't never said that.
No, unfortunately not. My buddy Forrest.
So what did he say?
Life was like a box of chocolate
And that's it.
because his mama passed away.
Yep.
So he said, "Mama said life was like a box of chocolate."
Okay.
You know how many
T-Bird is
times
looking in
he's watched that
confusion.
movie?
I have watched.
Right?
I can
He can
literally
say it almost word
for word for that movie, and I never caught that.
I've actually read the book, and
Yes.
the movie is better than the book. Just a heads up.
I believe it.
Because
There was a lot of fight on that movie as well.
well, the book did not have all of the pop culture
Yeah.
things that they
Yeah.
used in the movie.
never
I
read
will
the-
say that is probably one of the very, very few that the movie was better than the book.
Yeah.
I was gonna say usually it's the book better than the movie.
Yeah,
No,
usually.
it's very different. Very, very different. And it doesn't have all the popular pop culture things that he did.
And he got his accent from the little boy that played him.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got the accent from the little boy that played him because whenever he saw the little boy
He had a southern.
tryout,
He had a southern
he
drawl.
caught that accent and he's like, I like that. I'm gonna have to use that.
So he followed the little boy around.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Sinbad. Who remembers
Yeah.
Sinbad?
I do, but I don't know why he would be
So
on here.
Who remembers Sinbad? Oh, go ahead, Justin.
so the most, I think the most iconic movie that I grew up watching was Shazam.
Mm.
Shazam. What has it was the name of it? Shazam with Sinbad or something like that.
Yes, it was, if I'm not mistaken, it was basically Sinbad played a genie
Mhm.
and it was Shazam.
Yeah. I'm trying to find my notes here.
Boom, 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 right here.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
remember from probably the mid 90s.
Yes, it was in the mid '90s.
Because I mean, we were doing Movie World like crazy back in the
yeah.
gap.
We went to Blockbuster every day,
Mhm.
and I remember picking up that movie,
Right.
Sinbad,
And go and
and
watch it.
and go and watch it.
Right. Never happened. Not a real movie.
Never happened. Now
Wait, what do you mean it's not a real movie?
it never happened.
If you look up the movie Shazam, it is not real.
It's Shaquille O'Neal is the
Well,
actor.
that's Kazam.
That's Kazam.
That's Kazam with Shaquille O'Neal.
So that happened.
Oh, that's
later.
right,
That did.
Kazam. That's right. That's
Yeah.
right. With
And that
Kazam,
did
it was
happen
Kazam. That's
later.
right.
But
Yeah.
we're thinking of we
Earlier.
remember an earlier movie with Sinbad playing a genie.
Yeah.
Yeah, it never happened.
Yeah.
But I remember seeing it.
Yeah.
It was a little boy had found a lamp.
Yeah.
And rubbed it, and he was boom. He had the turban and everything.
Now there is a video going online of Sinbad making fun of
Yeah.
this
At some
scenario.
point in time, he pretended to be Shazam
Yeah.
and made a video like saying, "I found the lost VHS."
But if you watch the video clip, it makes fun of other Mandela effects.
right,
That's Lady Jane snoring.
yeah, she's good.
I was wondering.
Yeah.
Oh.
Star Trek.
Star Trek, beam me up, Scotty.
I remember that to this day.
Yeah.
I remember it being me.
Today, I was a Star Trek geek.
Did
Still
not
is.
happen.
That is.
It was a science fiction show back in the late 80s,
Yes.
early 90s.
Yep. 70s,
Okay.
80s.
That's Star
70s,
Wars?
70s, okay.
No,
Star
Sci-fi.
Trek.
Star
Trek.
Trek.
William
It's
Star
Shatner.
Trek.
It's similar to Star Wars, not even.
That's
No.
true.
But it's
No.
No, it's a different
in
show.
a ship
Okay,
Uh,
gotcha.
in the
Star
in the
Trek.
galaxy.
Star Trek's a science fiction, but it's
galaxy.
it's
far,
based
far
on
away.
things that actually can really happen.
Right.
Where versus Star Wars is
See, I grew up on the new generation.
the next
So,
generation.
Yeah, the next generation with the USS Enterprise
Yeah.
and Captain Picard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I really don't know Spock and all of them too much. I just grew up on the later version of the show.
Okay.
but did not happen. Beam me
Yeah.
up, Scotty was not a phrase they used in the show.
So where did everybody get it?
Don't know.
We don't know. They just showed up.
Don't know.
The
So-
Target
Target.
logo.
Who remembers Target? Everybody goes to Target.
Target.
Do you remember a bullseye Target
Yeah.
or what? A
How many rings was in?
Oh, I don't know.
Did
But
they
it's
have
not
more
a,
than
it's
one?
not it's
Yes.
not a it's not a target. It's not a it doesn't have the middle. I
correct?
just forgot how many rings it is. I forgot how many.
Actually, it's just one ring.
Yeah, just one
One
ring.
It's one ring with the middle
with the
dot.
middle. Yeah, with the middle
Yeah.
dot. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep,
it's just
that's it.
one ring with the middle dot. It does
Yeah,
not
but
have
it's not a
multiple
Target.
rings
Does not-
on
The
Target.
logo does not reference Target at all.
Right. And
Like
a lot of
Yeah.
people remember that having multiple rings
Yeah.
on it because it was like a bullseye.
Okay, then.
Raisin Bran.
With glasses or
Do
without
you remember
glasses?
with sunglasses or without
Without
sunglasses?
sunglasses.
See, you were one of the few. Because
I-
everybody
I-
remembers
now
with
he ain't got
glasses.
no
I like
sunglasses
me
'cause I
some-
ate a lot of raisin bran.
I ate a lot of raisin bran.
See, I didn't eat a lot of Raisin Bran. I
love
don't
Raisin
like.
Bran.
Well, I like bran flakes. I just don't like.
I like raisins.
I don't like raisins in milk
Okay.
because they get hard.
I
Yeah.
don't like raisins outside of the milk.
But
Ah.
everybody remembers with glasses.
See, and a lot of
I
people
know.
do remember them with glasses. Never happened.
Yeah.
Figment of our imaginations that we remember.
Mm.
Jiffy peanut butter. Is it Jiffy or is it Jif?
Go look in your pantry right now.
Yep. Hurry, run,
I
run.
got it.
It's
Is it
Jif.
Jif?
That's right.
Yeah,
It's
I
Jif.
remember Jiffy.
not me. It's
I've
Jif.
always called it Jiffy peanut butter.
Jif.
I've called it Jiffy peanut butter, but I don't think it was ever on the logo of the peanut butter thing.
Yeah.
I think that was
Yeah.
just
'Cause
us.
I liked me
Miss
some
Lee.
Yeah.
Miss Lee remembers Jif.
Mm-hmm. That's Sheila. That's
That's
Dennis.
my
Yeah.
favorite.
That's
Yep.
my
Yep.
sister-in-law
Yep.
right now.
I hope y'all feeling better.
Oh,
This
this
was
is
a good
one of
one.
my favorites.
Those are good.
Hello, Clarice. Didn't happen.
Nope.
Wait, what is this?
That's
Silence of the Lambs,
Uh,
Hannibal Lecter, and Clarice Sterling.
One of Chef K's favorite movies.
It's one of my
That's one of
absolute.
the last movies I remember watching with my grandma, so it sticks
Aw.
in my
Yeah.
head.
I've
I
read
ever
the
watched
books,
it.
and the books are amazing.
I've never read the books, but I've watched them, most of the movies.
I have most
and the
of them on. I
series.
think I have them on actual paperback if you ever want to borrow 'em. But many people remember
Hey, Megan.
Hey, Megan.
the scene as "Hello, Clarice," and it did not actually happen. I remember it.
I remember.
I say it all the time.
Stick
At
his
work,
head
I
through
say
the-
it. I do.
Yep.
I still say it.
Yep.
I don't know if I've ever watched that movie.
How have you not?
I just don't remember seeing that scene.
That is
You
an
put the
epic
lotion on your
movie.
skin or you get the hose again.
Yeah.
It rubs the lotion on his skin, else
Y'all
it gets
keep
the hose
saying
again.
That I didn't know that's where that came
Yeah, it's
from.
Buffalo Bill dropping you down the well.
Yeah.
You had the basket of lotion and the little doggy too.
Oh, no.
Little Toto.
Oh, that's
Miss
right.
Selene,
that's
have
right.
you ever seen it?
No.
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 Oh,
Neither
y'all should.
me.
That's your homework
Movie
for
night.
this week is to have a
Oh,
movie
no.
night and to watch Silence of the Lambs.
You're gonna watch Star Wars, Star Trek.
Y'all
Then I
go
will
ahead.
get through them all.
No.
We'll be lucky to get through one.
Yeah.
Cheez-Its.
Cheez-Its.
Is it a
IT.
Is it?
is it Cheez-It or Cheez-Its?
Cheez-It.
Is it?
Cheez-It.
You got a box in the cabinet, you can go look.
Y'all go
Jamie
run to
got
your
some
pantry.
ranch ones I got into today.
Yeah.
Those
He
are
likes the
good.
hot and spicy.
That's because I found the 3-packs at Super One for like $6 for 3 boxes of them, and I jumped on that like a heartbeat.
When you bought it, what did it say on it?
Cheez-It.
Cheez-It,
No.
but I want to remember it saying Cheez-Its
Cheez-Its.
with a Z.
It is
Like, it no like me no more.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
You still gonna eat it?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay. All right.
I left you some.
You see, she been in my Cheez-Its, huh?
All right. Yeah.
There's a good one. Sex in the City or
Sex
Sex
in the
and
City.
the City? I remember in.
And this is a recent movie. This is a
Yeah, it's a
recent
Yeah,
show.
yeah.
Not that
late
old.
90s, and they recently had a couple of movies
Yeah.
that they produced from it. But it's actually in.
Yep.
Not was and the
Yeah,
city.
it's and.
Sex and
And
the
the city.
city. I remember in the city.
Yeah.
See, Sheila remembers it on
Remember.
Cheez It
And.
and.
Oh, here's a good one. Double stuff Oreos. 1 F or 2?
Ooh.
Yeah.
No, I don't need those.
I brought those all the time for Jackie.
Yeah, 1 F or 2.
I don't think nobody cared. They just got into the bag and he's already
Yeah.
eating.
Right. They saw double Oreo.
Can't say one way or the other. Sheila said
Yeah, F.
Yep. 1 F. That's
Yep.
exactly the
Hey, my
case.
favorite one's coming back, so I'm happy.
Yeah.
What's
The
that?
s'mores.
Oh yeah, the s'mores.
Oh, all right.
We're gonna
all
go
right.
broke again.
That's okay. Here's a popular shoe brand.
Okay.
Skechers or
Skechers.
Skechers? Tea or no tea?
No
No
tea.
tea.
No tea.
Yeah. Good job,
I
guys.
know. We
I
might
know, 'cause I
know
was looking
something.
for 'em recently.
I think it's just because we.
Oh, this
Yeah.
is my favorite. Smokey the Bear.
You can prevent wildfire.
Yeah.
What was his name?
Smokey the Bear.
Wrong.
No.
What the hell is his name?
His name's Smokey Bear.
Smokey Bear.
Not Smokey the Bear, just Smokey Bear.
Y'all messing up my childhood.
I told you go.
No, your childhood is fake.
I told you
It's
go.
not real.
You're gonna go to Walmart and rethink your life. I'm telling you that.
Maybe we really are in the Matrix, Justin.
We might be.
I mean,
That is a
mhm.
theory.
Only you can prevent forest fires.
And the
Apparently
Matrix-
not in California, though.
No, not in California.
Oh,
They don't.
just-
They don't
they
clean
burn
up
for
nothing.
Sheila Lee baseball.
Oh,
One of my favorite shows.
I
Flintstones.
watched
Meet
that
the
one at home now.
Flintstones.
Yeah.
Is it Flintstones or Flintstones?
The Flintstones.
Flintstones.
2 T's or 1?
Flintstones.
One.
I don't know.
Nope. It's Flintstones.
Flintstones.
No
No,
tea.
Miss Sheila Lee, you are wrong. Miss Megan E. Smokey the Bear, absolutely wrong.
Nope. Nope.
Our childhoods are
Are messed up.
completely inaccurate. It's
Yep.
wild.
We've
Yep.
had fake childhoods.
It's been programmed to us. Here's a
Yeah.
good one. Fruit Loops.
2 O's.
2 O's.
Yeah.
See, I remember it spelled out Fruit.
Nope, not me, because I remember the O's with the cereal in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you were right. I was
I ate a lot of
wrong.
Fruit Loops. That's why. That's
I
probably
do
why I'm
like-
Those are the marshmallows.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the good ones, especially
I'm
out the
so
bag because
fruity
I'm
now.
cheap.
Sheila's telling us to stop. I think we're ruining her childhood.
Poor boo boo. All right, that's our examples for the night, y'all.
Yep.
So
That
let's
is
get into
crazy.
Yeah, it's very
Why?
crazy. Why y'all think this happens? Is it
Because
false?
they want you to believe what they want you to believe, just like everything else that's going on now.
That is a theory. The government changes things on the internet.
Government wants you to
That
believe
is
what
true.
They want you to believe.
Yep.
They only put out the information that they want you to know.
What if it's false memories?
I agree.
Ooh.
So
What if we're
we
planted
didn't have
with false memories?
we
and
didn't
they're
have
just
these.
tracking us to see how much we do remember. Because you got to think, it's only been the past, what, 15, about, let's say 20 years.
Since
for cell
everybody
phones.
had a
Right,
cell
since
phone in their hand.
everybody had a cell phone in their hand, let's say
Yep.
20 years. So before 20 years ago, information, I mean, you didn't have the internet, you didn't have a cell phone, and you didn't talk to people halfway across the country usually. So to exchange that sort of information was really hard.
Yeah, we had to rely on memory,
Television.
television.
Yeah, we relied on
Uh,
television for everything.
we played outside till the sun went down.
That is true.
So we
Street lights came on.
Yeah,
Yep,
till the
otherwise
streetlights
you're gonna
came
get your
on.
butt whooped.
Megan said the Mandela effect is a thing because we jump timelines.
Well,
That is a theory.
Going to get into that theory in just
I got
a
it.
second.
And I guess y'all remember us going to the moon. ... Never happened.
Well,
And Hayes says, I remember telling Bobby to watch the show tonight, or is that a Mandela effect?
dang it, Bobby.
Bobby!
That's not good, Bobby. You done messed up. You failed your assignment.
Yeah. Yeah. So it has a theory too, because like we didn't have technology always in front of us growing
Correct.
up, so we relied on one another.
Yeah, one another, newspapers
So
and
who
television.
you remember when we were kids, uh, you would stand in a line, and the teacher would tell you a secret, and you would tell the next
Yes.
kid a secret,
yeah.
and then the next kid, and the
Right,
next kid,
right,
And
and
right.
you had a totally different.
Totally different.
You had a
Secret.
completely different
Yeah.
secret by the end of the end
That
of the line.
that's another theory as well. That how we process information,
Correct.
that we just take on a little bit, just
And then-
and spread it to
Well,
the next.
as
Either
we
we
tell
add
it to
to it or
somebody,
take
we
it
either
away.
add or take away a tiny little bit. But
Yeah.
by the time it gets through 15 to 20 people, then the whole conversation has changed.
Yeah, and then when we start reliving this and start looking at technology and seeing that our childhood was a lie,
Yeah.
or was it?
Was it?
Don't know.
Or are we in a parallel universe?
Could be.
I mean,
Be.
Who
at
remembers?
this point, who knows? I don't remember jumping it, but there's a lot of things that we went through tonight that I don't remember. So maybe we are in a different world,
Yeah.
different universe.
So remember talking about when Mr. Nelson Mandela passed away, was actually in December 5th, 2013.
Yes.
The year before, Stern broke the God particle.
Howard
Yes.
Stern?
No, CERN.
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 Oh, CERN.
So
Yes.
CERN is a, what would you call that?
So CERN basically does experiments to where they have this large piece of equipment, and if I'm not mistaken, it's up in the Europe,
Yes.
around Germany ish.
yeah, it's
Correct. Okay, and what they do is they take an atom and speed it up as fast as possible, and they're saying that they're speeding up that atom so fast that it is breaking your physical laws in the event that it may actually bleed into a different parallel universe.
well, they collided two odd atoms.
Oh, is that what it is?
They
Okay.
they collided 2
You're right.
atoms and created the black hole, which they
Could see through. Okay.
assumed that's what created the Earth and that our universe. When the theory is when they did that, it destroyed our universe, and it slipped us into another universe.
What the blankety blank are
Yes.
we talking about?
Got a little deep on T Birdie real quick, y'all.
Yeah, I'm done.
But that is true. Like, that is true.
But
They
it
actually
all-
took a machine and they sped 2 atoms up to light speed.
Yes.
Is that correct?
Yes.
And then they crashed them together, which would essentially make a black hole in space. But they're doing it on the Earth's surface. And are they the same ones who created a black hole? That's a question
Yes.
from Megan in the chat.
Yeah. So CERN actually created a small black hole.
Correct.
Then they redid it again in 2024.
Yes.
last
year.
Um,
They ran it again.
people are saying that they tried to fix it, and then more Mandela effects started appearing.
Well, probably so, because it doesn't look like we're able to fix this.
Yeah.
So they need to just leave stuff alone if that's what's happening.
Well, like Danny
I
said,
don't
they
know.
Need to quit playing God.
Right.
Yeah,
And that
yeah.
is scary because, and quite literally, that's what people are trying to do. Scientists are attempting to recreate things that, in my opinion, now this is just my opinion. You don't have to believe me or
Yeah.
not.
Y'all can look this
But-
up yourselves.
Yeah, absolutely. But I believe that God created the world, God created the universe. So if we're doing these things, then we're trying to play God. And
We're trying to do the
usually
things
when we
he
do
did.
things like that, it ends up badly.
I'm trying to catch back up where my notes
Yeah,
were.
we were boom, 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 boom. Fabric of space time causing shifts in reality, alternate timelines.
So, what do you think about this, Miss Selene?
Yeah. Oh,
Y'all put too much
what
time
did you,
into it.
I'm sorry.
But no,
well, what did
no,
you,
no, it's
what
true.
did you
No,
learn
because
in your
again,
class? Because you took a
no,
class on
I
that.
didn't. I I wasn't the person to watch TV when we were younger. We didn't.
Right.
We truly didn't. So everything you're saying, like I
Yeah, you
don't
just
know.
didn't
I really don't
experience
know. We
that
really
because
don't
you
go
didn't
with.
watch a lot of TV
No, not
growing
at
up.
all. We didn't. I didn't watch a lot of TV growing up or anything like that. We didn't. We stayed outside and stuff like that, but we weren't like what you said that, oh, the lights came up. No, 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 no. We didn't do any of that. We were girls. We came inside at a certain time, and pretty
Mm,
much the boys watched the TV as they should. But I don't remember any of like of what y'all have brought up. It makes you think, of course,
yeah,
but
Right.
again, all this new technology, this and that or whatever, we do it to ourselves. Like I don't believe
yeah,
in any of this new stuff or whatever, but again, you got to get in with the times as I'm told. You got to start getting in with it being in the 20th century or whatever, but
Hmm.
again, I'm just very old school. I'm very, very old
yeah.
school.
Yeah.
So,
Well, and we live in
got
a
to
world
catch
where
up.
basically everybody questions and they
Don't
question
they?
everything.
Yeah.
Agree.
And
The
that's
younger
a good thing
generation.
and a bad
Well, it's
thing.
a good
No,
thing to
not
question.
the younger generation. No, ma'am. I disagree on that. It's everyone these
Yeah,
days. It's absolutely everyone. It's not the
I
gen.
agree.
No.
I agree that it's
Mm-mm.
everyone questioning.
Nope.
And I mean, it's
Hmm.
not a bad thing in general because a lot of these questions that we have are logical questions to have.
yeah.
Even though, there may be people who don't want us to ask questions, but I mean, I don't know. I believe in
Well,
a God that's willing to answer
there was
questions.
a video I was trying to find of a young boy who's probably 19 years old. He seemed like Asperger's. He was very intelligent.
Hmm.
He was questioning the whole Stern thing. And I remember watching this. I just can't find the video. He explained, in theory, on how these alternate universes work.
Maybe it was your imagination. You didn't actually watch the
No,
video.
because I'm not the only one.
Well,
I'm not
on
the only
that
one who
note,
didn't
that's what
watch
I'm
it.
talking about. That's a good way to. That is an awesome way to close out the show. I like that one.
That
So listen, we're gonna give everybody a chance to give their shout outs. And Miss Chef K, you gotta go there first, girl. I like that one. That was
Yeah,
good. Who would like to start?
yeah. Chef K,
Mhm.
close
any
out.
shout outs?
Megan.
Yeah, Megan.
Hayes. I think that's the only ones I'm pretty out and Worm. That's the ones I know on here.
There
Yeah,
you go. There you go. Tam.
Shout out to everybody out there that's watching us tonight. Thank you for dealing with us through this.
yeah.
Thank y'all. That's it.
Well, I'd like to thank everybody that's listening on in, especially in the shop. There will be a test tomorrow.
Yeah.
Uh,
He has a multiple choice already printed out.
yep,
I've
yep,
seen them.
yep. Y'all guys, tell me what y'all think. If y'all like things like this, we can,
Yeah,
uh,
absolutely.
keep going on with, conspiracy theories.
Right.
I love
Right.
them. I know James does.
I
I'm
do.
here for 'em.
So yeah, let us know if this is something you're interested in as watching and enjoying with us. I mean, we've gone a good bit, and we've had quite a few people watching us tonight. So just let us know. Send us an email, jamesleanyshow@gmail.com, or just post on our Facebook. We don't bite too much unless you ask us to. But thank y'all
Yes.
so much for visiting
Your
with us
shout
and hanging out
outs.
with us tonight. Actually, my shout outs, I got Sheila Boo Boo, I got Danny, I got Worm, Hayes, Megan. Thank y'all so much for joining in with us and your continual appreciation and just hanging out with us to
Yeah.
support. I'd like to
Anytime.
thank Justin and Chef K. They are
Yes,
constantly supporting us, cooking meals, providing food, entertainment. Look, they're 100% great supporters. We thank y'all so much. Miss Selena, you want to give some shout outs?
Yes, of
Selene,
course. All right. Well,
Yeah.
Yes.
so with that being said, thank you guys so much for joining us this evening. We will see you guys on Thursday, God willing. And again, if you have suggestions for any topics or whatever, again, we will always agree to disagree. With
Yeah.
that being said,
Absolutely.
we thank Mr. Justin and Chef K for joining us this evening. We'll see you guys with a new topic on Thursday. We love each and every one of you just like Jesus does. We'll see you guys Thursday. Bye.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.
Bye.